I would say really nothing really changed. It was kind of just stagnant, and I was just a believer in Christ at that point, and then really from there just did the same stuff all the way up through till high school. It's kind of in a just right. It's kind of stuck at that point until about like last semester when I met Steve. I was excited for my new classes on the first week fair. So I went to my classes, and then they had like the club fair on the Cub, about the Cub, and just walking through with some of my friends. One friend I met from orientation, and then another one I went to high school with. We went to I was thinking about doing rugby, so I went to the rugby club table, went to the rowing club table, went to some other clubs that I was interested in. And then I walked by the crew table, and my parents donate to crew, so I recognized the logo on there, and then I just went up to the table and said hi, I guess, and then just from there met Steve, and then he got my number, and we met the next week, and I kind of told him that I kind of wanted to learn to take my faith in the next step.
Why?
I don't know, I just had a calling, I guess. I don't know, I feel like just seeing the crew table there just kind of had me awoke something in me, I guess, a calling to it. I need to go farther in my faith. I'm kind of at a stagnant part, I guess, kind of in a rut. When I met Steve, he kind of asked me where I was in my faith, and I kind of told him that I kind of feel right now I'm just in a rut in my life, kind of as part of my faith walk right now, just kind of at a stagnant part. I'm not going backwards, but I'm not going forwards. I'm not taking this anywhere. And so he kind of was well, you should come to these Bible studies that we have on Monday and Wednesday. You can come to one of them, and then we have these Thursday events in the Chinook. So I went to a Bible study that first week, kind of just got to know everyone in crew a little bit more better, and I don't know, from there just blossomed into starting a better relationship with God and sacrificing more of my life to God. I kind of was a pothead the first semester, and as going closer to God, I've learned that I don't need to smoke weed. Being in a fraternity is hard, being all around it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I fall into temptation, but then I just hey, I need to rebuild back up. But it's easier now though, learning how to sacrifice parts of my life to God. Another example that I guess I surrendered was my anger towards God last semester, because during COVID, he took my grandpa away, and I was really close to my grandpa. I worked with him in the summers doing construction, working on barns, and I never really realized I was angry with God for him taking my grandpa until about last semester, and when I had just kind of a come apart, to be honest, and broke down and was just what's happening to me right now? Why am I feeling this way? And I'm oh, I'm angry with God right now, even though I didn't really realize it at the moment. Because I felt when I started doing that, I felt more lighter, internally in my soul, I guess. And go through, and it's a better practice instead of just keeping it all inside.